Take two, we'll try again. Here we go, back again with the match day review. It's finished Manchester City 3, Sunderland 0, and the team was as such: Roofs, Mukele, Ballard, Alderweireld, Hume, Hatruda, Siddiqui, Xhaka, Traore, Lafitte, and of course Isidore. Now, 5-4-1 in defence, but like maybe 4-3-3 on the counter-attacking style football. I'm going to ask you a question. Did anybody actually think today we could beat Manchester City when we have two players who really can't be what they are normally? You see, Xhaka and Siddiqui are really full-blooded players. You know, they are like up for a fight, intensity, a bit of aggression every now and again, and you're taking that away from the game. I know Siddiqui is quite skillful as well, but he does like to get stuck into a challenge. Xhaka likes to get stuck into a challenge, and when you're kind of taking that away from players who are playing, it's going to hamper the game. They're not going to have the high press, the high intensity, the aggression, the physicality. And for me, but what else could you have done today apart from play them? So you're in a kind of catch-22. You didn't want to be seen to be dropping players because it's not an important game, and then you go and get beat maybe 6, 7, 8-0. So you play your best side. But these players have like the shackles on. They're like weighted down. They're like sort of top of the handicap. They got, you know, they can't be be their natural self. So it was also going to be tough for them two players today. Like a no-win situation. Man City, skillful, brilliant team. Watching today, the first 30 minutes today, we did defend really well. We held them at bay for the first 30 minutes. Or just under 30 minutes. They didn't create anything. They couldn't get the ball into our penalty area. And I was thinking, can we get to half-time, 0-0? And then maybe think about something after half-time. But, a bit of magic. I'm forgetting this. Ruben Diaz gets the ball from Doku. He's in acres of space. Absolutely acres of space. Nobody's closing him down. He has a free hit, really. Shoots, Ballard sort of in the way, flicks Ballard's head, goes in the back net, Roof's no chance, 1-0. And no sooner did the score 1, they scored 2. Corner comes over, I forget his name, the defender comes in, head and shoulders above everybody else and smacks the ball in the back net. You're 2-0 down, you think, it is basically game over, you know? And not just because, I think the normal Sunderland, who weren't thinking about the derby next week, I think would have given us a bit more of a game today. But when they've got the derby next week and they've got players on 4 yellow cards who can't put a challenge in or a tackle in or have a bit of aggression, a bit of passion, it takes the edge off them, and it was always going to be a struggle to get back into the game. So at half time, and it was 2-0, we only had one chance, and that was the fee. And you're thinking to yourself, do you make substitutions at half time? Do you give some of the fringe players a run out? And you keep Xhaka and Siddiqui off at half time because they can't really do anything. And the third goal come from because I think we were putting Ballard already and a lot of players up top. Siddiqui and Xhaka were sitting back in defence. They were the defence. Because I don't think they wanted them to get in. I don't think them two wanted to get involved in a right old scruff in the middle of the park and maybe give away a tired free kick and a yellow card with the big game coming next week. So it was always a catch-22. And that basically, when we had all those defenders forward, Alderweireld, Mukele, Ballard, that's where the third goal came from. They broke down, counter-attack, got the ball forward. We couldn't get bodies back in time and organisation and defence, and they scored the third goal. And then we did take off the likes of Xhaka, we did take off the likes of Siddiqui, and keeping those for next week. And Isidore before that, when it was 2-0. To be honest, at half time, we came out and we did give it a bit of a go, which was more we did in the first half. We came out and there was a bit of a high press, and Isidore won the ball in defence. And again, 1-on-1 with the keeper, and he just blasted straight to the keeper. It's tight, it's a difficult one. Should he shoot low in the corner? Tried to go maybe through the keeper's legs. Donnarumma saved it. Then a corner comes over, Xhaka kicks it in, the back, almost going in the bottom right-hand side corner. I thought it was going in. Hits the post, it comes out. 2 good chances within 2 minutes. That was our little timeline of getting a goal, getting back into the game. It just didn't happen for us. And we've got it. Sometimes, at the end of the day, I'm disappointed, but I'm not sad. Not like it would be in a normal game, because I kind of know sometimes in situations you've got to say, right, Man City were the better side. Man City are a class side. Man City an established Premier League side, Premier League champions. You know, have they won the Champions League? I'm sure they have. Fantastic, you know, when they're on fire at home, they're difficult to beat. I know last week Leeds come back from 2-0 down to 2-2, but they could have aggression in their midfield. They could really go for it, have a bit of a bite and a bit of a go for it in midfield. And if Isidore and Xhaka, just fine margins, if Isidore and Xhaka had put those 2 balls away, could have been 2-2. But apart from that, we never really had much of a sniff. Good to see Mundle come on the pitch. Dingle and Talby. Luke 1-9, I mean, now let's face it. How against Liverpool, he comes on, he's, you know, in the interview afterwards, Mr. Sunderland, he's absolutely over the moon, and his family's messaged him saying, well done, getting a start in the Premier League. You come from non-league to League One, to the Championship, you're in the Premier League, and you're getting a few minutes on the pitch against Liverpool. What a dream come true for Luke 1-9, you know. He's a real asset to the club. He's a lovely bloke, and he's just Mr. Sunderland, you know. He's amazing in the changing rooms. But he is subject to the dodgy challenge, and he may have been left short by Lafay, hung out to dry, should we say. But he comes out today, and a minute into the game, he gets sent off. High challenge. I was like, no way. When I watched it back and I saw the still, yeah, it's like halfway down his leg. But it is what it is. He gets a red card. Never a dull day with Mr. Luke 1-9, is it? Never a dull day. We've lost 3-0 today. Best team won. Man City may go on to win the Premier League. Arsenal lost today. It's getting very congested in the Premier League now. Now, the only thing that makes today okay is winning the Newcastle game next week, beating Newcastle. We've got to beat Newcastle, but Newcastle have come to a good run of form. You know, they've won 2 or 3 games. They drew against Spurs, yes, but they smashed Everton. And they beat Burnley today, so they are in a good run of form, especially in the Cups as well. And I'm a bit worried, but I'm hoping the lads, I'm pretty sure there'll be another 75% more aggression, intensity, passion, physical presence from our midfield than there was today. And if we can beat Newcastle, let's face it, at home we're unbeaten. 1-4, drawn 3. Fantastic home record. Get a win next week against the Mags, and that'll make this game. We'll soon forget about this game. I honestly feel we can go next week and take it to Newcastle and really give it a good game and win it. A 2-1 win for Sunderland next week. I really fancy a victory against the Mags. But like I said, I'm not taking anything for granted. It's a difficult game. It's going to be a tough game. But the next match is the North East Derby, the Weir Tyne Derby. Yes, I'll be doing a vlog next week. Look forward to doing a vlog. Full house there. Sunday, 2 o'clock. Oh, blood and thunder. I'm hoping for a good result. And that'll make today, you know, history. Anyway, there we go. Man of the match. Oh, it's hard to give a man of the match. I think Gertrude played quite well. I think Gertrude didn't do. Ballard didn't do too bad. He got a nasty challenge, didn't he? Bukele got a nasty challenge as well. Just yellow cards. But yeah, I'm just on the water today, just chilling out. Get myself sorted out for next week's massive match. We are going into that game obviously on a defeat today. But that performance from Sunderland today was for me a performance within itself. I don't think we ever came out of our shell with any kind of physicality, aggression, or a high press. I think we'll see a different Sunderland next week. So there we go. Thanks for watching the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Give us a thumbs up. Take care. God bless me. God go with you. And my dream didn't come true. I dreamt we won 2-0, but we lost 3-0. See you later.